A huge ship is making its way through space. They found the source of the signal in space. It's a man with what seems to be 2 tattoos of circles, one on his chest and one on his left shoulder. You seeing what I'm seeing? How is he not dead? No, how the hell is he emitting this insane amount of energy? The captain walks in and is shocked at the sight of a man floating in space radiating this much energy. Bring him in, and let the docs do their work. The crew is a little anxious, as they have never encountered this kind of situation before, so they handle the spaceman with extreme caution and care. They wear the latest spacesuits that can handle being dropped into stars and come out unscathed. But the moment they come closer to the man, their suits start to deteriorate. Hurry, bring him into the isolation space. We have seconds. Hurry! They rush to bring the man into a special room that is capable of isolating space from reality. Once in there, the doctors and scientists probed him with their tools. I think our instruments need to be recalibrated. Why? What are you seeing? Based on the numbers, the energy patterns coming from within his body are similar to an entire dimension, as if swallowed one of the 7. Huh? That makes no sense. Run it again. And you need to stop drinking. I told you that morning shots are not a real thing. After re-examining him, they found that he had an entire universe in his body, and that energy was seeping out as he breathed. They decided to cover his mouth with a mask to prevent radiation from killing everyone on board. They then placed him in a hibernation pod. Demo is sleeping in the hibernation pod hooked up to several wires. He is stuck in what feels like an endless dream of darkness. Within the dreams, he hears a voice. You ready? Then let's go. Demo's eyes pop open. In the cockpit of the ship, the alarm goes off. Report! An explosion in the sleep sector. It seems to be where the body is. Show me. The explosion destroyed all the cameras. Then show me 1 minute before. A screen pops up and the crew sees the moment Demo opens his eyes. The moment his eyes open up, a blast of energy radiates from his body, and right after the screen goes black. Everyone stood in silence waiting for the captain to make a decision. Separate the sleep sector and send it to a different dimension. But sir, that is against regulations. We could all be... It's us or him. Send him away. The crew in charge of the interdimensional gates bow their head in silence as they know that their captain is right. They have no idea what the body they found in space is capable of. All they know is that it was the only survivor. Sir, where to? The captain grins as he answers. Send him to Soth. They wanted him to begin with. Demo stands in the middle of the destroyed room. Confused and dazed, the loud alarms agitate him. He touches the mask on his face and instinctively notices it helps him to control his breathing. The bodies of several scientists are scattered around the room. He looks at them in silence. His face twists with emotion as he lowers his head. He whispers to himself, I'm sorry. He balls his hands into fists, frustrated with himself. The section Demo is in detaches from the main ship. Demo, unsteady on his feet, falls to the ground and looks out the window. He sees a giant gate opening up in space. The detached section turns on its engines and goes into the gate, sending Demo to the Soth dimension. The captain looks at Demo being sent away. Send a message to the 2 Ultimates and the Supreme. We need to get ready for war. And send word to Closure that we opened a gate. This ain't our dimension, but we can't leave a gate open. This whole dimension would be overrun with darkies. The captain stares at gate. Sir, this dimension is already empty. What would it matter if we left the gate open? The resources needed to close a gate are immense, and to do it in a whole different dimension that is empty, I don't think our House of Rules will go for it. What they do or don't go for doesn't matter. I just have to tell them. If they want this entire dimension to be filled with those monsters, and give them the chance to feed on the matter that's left in here, that's their decision. But I doubt they will. If the darkies are allowed to eat all this matter, they might grow strong enough to open a gate on their own. Even if the House says no, The two ultimates will never let that happen. So send the message and set course for the true portal. We are going. I have one hell of a report to write.